Let's see how number 7 goes between these two. And Trant will win it back to himself and take the first possession of the game for the Hawks. Goalie Owen Salinger, freshman, has done an excellent job replacing Matt Note, the standout from UMass that graduated last season. Locklandra moves one up top. And right on cue, Salinger makes the first save of the game with Mark Waters on a step down, and St. Joe's will jump right into their 10-man ride here early. Locklandra gets a step backhand just wide. There's going to be a flag down on the play inside. Another big save by Salinger there. And St. Joe's will look to go early here as Locklandra moves it one more. Oh, great stick there by UMass. Petito able to get a stick on that and stop the fast break there. However, St. Joe's will retain possession as Levi Virch surveying. Taking the shot from deep and another big save by Salinger. Kroontz again on the backside. That's going to be a shot and score there. It's number 8, Charles Krutz, able to beat Gross. Coming with his right hand, dodging the short stick as we see here. As you see here, Krutz gets his man, gets a step, and just one step and right over the short stick and beats Gross high, who's really stepped up in the absence of Jesse Jason so far this second half of the season. So he's drawing the pole matchup. Transition pick here. Waters gets to the inside shot, he scores! Mark Waters gets the Hawks on the board for his 17th of the season. Just a simple transition sub-game pick for the Hawks there to get Waters, the Canadian, to his left hand. As we see, Gahan sets the pick up top, and Waters gets just enough space on the inside to get his hands free. The slide comes early on that short stick. You don't want to leave Hogan on with a shorty for too long. As Finnery looks inside. Ryan Bradley makes a big check there, pushing in transition. St. Joe's defense again comes up with a stop. And now be St. Joe's turn to switch and be on the offense end of the field. So looking to do the pick game again here. Shot inside, score! Carter Truesdale gets into his right hand, and that's a carbon copy of Waters' goal, just going the other way this time. St. Joe's does the sub game, and Truesdale is the beneficiary of getting downhill to his right hand and is able to beat Salinger high.
St. Joseph's goal, score number 26, Carter Truesdale.
As we'll wait for the replay here for Truesdale. That's his second goal on the season. As you see, that sub game again, and Truesdale just gets the man on his back. He's able to beat Salinger high off stick. Marked by Petito for UMass. Petito gets a nice job, nice lift there. More inside, more big save, Salinger. But Moore's going to be able to get the rebound, but great physical play, and UMass is going to be up and out the other way here. Both teams mishandle, and that one rightfully is going to go to UMass. Hogan has it here, dancing against Bradley. All in his hands. Lewis backing his man down. Lewis shot, rings one off the post. And the rebound shot, score! Trace Hogan cleans up the garbage there and is able to bury the second one for the Minutemen and draw even. Absolute cannon of a shot there from Lewis as you see him backing down just right off the post. And Hogan's the beneficiary of the rebound. And St. Joe's will work it up the side there as Waters comes back to get it. So St. Joe's will have their first opportunity of the second quarter. As they look inside, big save. Salinger. Jack McGorry got his hands free, the deep midi. And UMass clears it quickly. And UMass pushing in transition here. Step in, shot. Oh, off the post. And this one's going to go in. And this is going to be Hogan again with another rebound shot in goal. So we see Brady Huff, 13, came down in transition and got that first shot that ringed off the post. Some of the UMass players thought it might have gone in, as we see it here off the post high. And it goes right back out to Hogan, and Hogan once again able to capitalize on a rebound shot and score. Move off ball as you see them setting up into their umbrella shape up top. Lewis gets to the middle of the field. Lewis shot, score! Number 16, Callan Lewis, able to beat Gross here and double up St. Joe's in the second quarter. So you see Callan Lewis here, just a pump fake there, and he got Virch lunging. Six seconds to get it across for UMass. There's going to be a flag down. Well, they have to be careful. That's a shot, and that's a goal. That's a goal for UMass, Robbie Gennara. St. Joe's not able to handle the pass down there. Ball bouncing around wide open in front of the cage, and Gennara comes sweeping in from behind the goal and picks that one up and buries the empty netters. We see here, it's just bobbling around. St. Joe's Liam Quinn falls down, and Gennara just with a headsy play once again. It's going to give you a lot of momentum moving forward, and St. Joe's needs to stop the onset of goals here from UMass and get one of their own, as they'll use that sub pick that we saw earlier in the game. Truesdale one more shot and a score. Colin Campbell goes low and delivers the third goal of the day for the Hawks. And so again, it's that sub-game play right there that St. Joe's has scored their 3 goals on. This time, Truesdale is able to get to his right, but instead of diving down and taking it by himself, he draws the help, right as we see here. The pole for UMass has to help in adjacent, and he's able to move it over to Campbell, who's ready to go with his left hand, and just steps in and buries that one low. And UMass, looks like Hogan has his man hung here, so he'll look to facilitate as he moves it one more. Shot, step down, and that one's able to blow past Groh. It's Brian Jackman. As Gross not able to see that one, and Jackman beats him high. Regain the 3-goal lead for the Minutemen. As we see it here, Hogan's looking to survey. He finds Jackman, who just steps in with his left hand from about 15. Calandra has it here. Calandra looking to go to work against Kyle Swanson. And he's able to get the switch with the short stick and look for that backhand. And there's the backhand! Number 3, Richie Calandra, coming around from X. He pays for the goal there, selling out for his team. But number 3, Richie Calandra, able to get one there for the Hawks, as we've seen that a few times this season as he's done the backhand when he's coming around goal. The lefty, you see that, he just keeps it in his left hand and shovel shots that one low. Looks like Bradley's just going to hang out at the midfield line here as he has an offensive player trapped on. So it'll be 5-on-5 down in the box. So Waters gets a step. Waters inside. Waters scores! Mark Waters gets underneath, sells out across the crease, and is able to bury one in, and he hits the Cooper DeJean for you.
St. Joseph's goal, score number 17, Mark Waters.
That's the benefit of St. Joe's going 5-on-5 there. Ryan Bradley just hanging out at the midfield line. The pick here, miscommunication by UMass. They send 2 to the ball, and Waters is able just to dive and increase his angle. Gets inside, just bounces it over the net there. Moves it one more. Calandra with the fake again, gets underneath. Calandra scores! Second one today, that's going to be a flag down late on UMass there. A little extracurriculars. Lacalandra is going to pop back up with some energy for the bench there for number 3. Second goal of the day there for the grad student, both times selling out his body for the goal. As you see here, the fake is able to get underneath and takes that one more step, and that's going to be the late high hit there for 42. Great defense by Jack McGorry there for the Hawks. And Hogan still with the short stick, got to send one early. He looks inside, shot scored! Number 99, Robbie Gennara for the Minutemen. Gets them out with their 7th goal of the day for a 1-goal lead here early in the 3rd quarter. St. Joe's sends the slide to Hogan with the short stick matchup, and Hogan is able to see through and see Gennara there. Lacalandra moves it up top. Mallory moves it one more. Lacalandra from distance, bounces and he scores! Richie Lacalandra with his hat trick on the day. And St. Joe's ties it back up here at 7 with the man-up goal. As you see, they just replaced there. Lacalandra steps into space, is able to bounce one high past Salinger. Mallory gets underneath. Shot not going to get there, though. As UMass calls a turnover and big physical hits by both teams. And Ika's going to pick that one off. Moves it one more. Oh, Lacalandra just over the net. And they're going to get Lacalandra in the crease there. So St. Joe's will send out its second midfield. Braden Chase dodges down the far alley. Lacalandra moves it inside. Dutton. Good matchup there on the corner. Shot's able to get off, though, through the contact. Aiden Drust able to fight through the contact and ring one off the post and in. The 6'2" junior attackman locked up in the corner there and is able to just get his hands free and sting one offside hit. Michael Waite has an offensive player stuck on the field with him, so he'll hang out over on the far side while St. Joe's runs a sub game. Looked in the backside. Ben Dutton goes behind the back, and a big save by Owen Salinger. So both teams trading behind the back shots and both goalies stepping up to the occasion and making the save. No one can get the ball yet. And finally, UMass hits it and it comes up and out the other way. Brady Hoff showing his wheels, and Hoff shoots, and he goes high and he scores! The senior midfielder. Brady Hoff with his 2nd of the season. The defensive midfielder does it all himself from the ground ball through the clear to the goal. And gives UMass a 2-goal lead. See, he's just waiting for someone to slide to him. No one does. And he just goes to his left and he puts one high. That's one Gross is going to want back. Hogan feeds back up top. It's going to be a shot saved by Gross. And he does. Throws it to Truesdale. Can't handle it cleanly. So we're at 9. Truesdale's got to move it. 5. Looks backside. Backside. Big save by Salinger on the inside. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. You see Tyler Moore up top. Moves over to Mallory. Mallory denies the pick, goes to his left. Backside to Waters. Waters shoots and Waters scores! Mark Waters buries another one here for the Hawks to pull them to within 1. It's a great play by Griffin Mallory, denying the pick up top as we see the replay coming here. So we see Mallory denies the pick to his left hand. Waters just drifts away, catches the UMass defender ball watching. And in essence, a free possession here because they will go on the man advantage. As it's Lewis. Gets back to his left hand. Lewis shot, and that's going to be a nice high save by Tommy Gross. Saw that one the whole way. So moving in one more. Gennara one more. And Gross is going to make that save on the doorstep, and the ball is going to stay in the crease. Oh, almost sneaks out. Stays in the crease. And Hogan will get the short stick matchup he was looking for. He's keeping his head up the entire time, dodging, swims back to the front, moves it one more. St. Joe's got a slide shot and a goal! It's going to be Krish on the goal there. John Krish able to break through the slide and get to about 5-5 and put one past Tommy Gross to take UMass back to a 2-goal lead. He's able to get there and get one low and beat Gross. 3 has been their biggest lead all day. St. Joe's has never led. Been tied a couple of times, been within 1. Great move there by Hogan. Shot inside, and that's a goal for the Minutemen. Robbie Gennara on the feed from Hogan. It's a great move by Hogan behind. As we see, a little stutter step there, back inside the slide comes. As Dutton will drift to the inside. UMass is going to lock him off in there. LaCalandra scores! Just like that, Richie LaCalandra steps in and puts one high past Salinger for his 4th of the day. Nothing fancy at all there, just great shooting from the grad student. As we see this, just pinching the corners, moves it down, steps into the space that's given to him. The rotation is slightly late, and LaCalandra drops his hands and brings it high. Unsettled situation. Gaulhan moves it one more. Through ball inside, Ben Dutton, big save! Wow! Big save, Owen Salinger. Dutton was point blank. Zach Albel, number 33 to start with it. Bradley and Gallus get the double team. Albel's able to split through. Still with it, but the ball is put down on the turf as Gallus picks it up and goes the other way. So Albel initially had it, and Gallus is going the other way with it. St. Joe's short time here, 30 seconds. Moves inside, shot, scores! Just like that, St. Joe's within 1. Jack McGorry, the defensive midfielder, pulls St. Joe's within 1 on the assist from Danny Gallus after causing the turnover. St. Joe's does the improbable and comes the other way and puts one in the back of the net. So it all comes down to this face-off here, folks. St. Joe's will double pole. It'll be TJ Casey for UMass. And Hart sweeps it forward. And LaCalandra is able to come up with it. 20 to go. Moves it inside. Shot, Dutton behind the back, big save! Wow! 10 to go. And UMass sends it. 6 to go. Bradley's got to send it back. 1 second. Shot's not going to get there, and UMass is going to take down St. Joe's 11-10 in an absolute thriller here from Sweeney Field.